Hey everyone, and welcome to the next Let's Play for this channel, taking up the second slot, taking over a Cave Stories slot, Pikmin. So this game is one of my favorites, and it's one of the earliest games that I had ever saw on my friend's GameCube back in like 2004, 2005-ish, before I got a game console myself, which was the Nintendo DS. But anyways, this is one of my favorite series. This is sort of the reason why I decided hey, Cave Story, let's just do the normal ending and then let's promise that we'll do the hell ending later. Which I probably, hopefully, will still do. But anyways, if it looks a bit weird and off and like grainy-ish, it's because the Wii, I'm pretty sure, is 4.3. And, as you've seen, I've beaten this game. Multiple times, like two or three times, I guess would be correct. But anyways, yeah, this is sort of the reason why I went ahead with, doing the normal ending. Anyways, we're not here for Cave Story, we're here for Pikmin. In the deep vastness of space, we see a weird ship fly through the sky, through space. There you go. With an oncoming asteroid meatball, ready to derail this brave adventurer's entourage through space. Now, just as a thing about that, how he gets hit by the asteroid, from what I read on the wiki at least, I don't know if this is true, but apparently he's eating soup or something, and it's actually the ship that doesn't actually see the asteroid when it's in autopilot. But, anyways, whatever. You know, me and my stupid ramblings. We've ended up in the impact site. Oh, the ship's broken. My name is Captain Almar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate the planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. By the way, as you can easily see by the fact... Camera. So you can easily see how easily I'm moving the cursor and stuff. This is the Wii version. And we stumble upon this weird unidentified object. Spits out a seed at us. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion, too. There we go, we got camera. What is this waving to us? I mean, it's a carrot. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light. It sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Oh, I didn't actually factor in that the fact that the the Wii controller actually makes noise. Oh. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature. Because sprouts aren't living creatures, except they are. Not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. Just stands there, staring at me. It is shaped so that Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am. Not a Pikman. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. Shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point. And I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C. Oh wait, the C button. And press down on the directional pad while pointing as well. Following control appears to allow me several viewpoints. Rotate behind camera, zooms, up, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Okay. There we go. So basically, the basic premise of this game is you control Pikmin, and you make them do this. Thus creating more Pikmin and the cycle continues. Astonishing! Sorry, it went red. The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower, even though I cut down that flower, appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Well, so those things are called pellet posies. And if you manage to hit a Pikmin right on its flower, it'll instantly... Oh, that's perspective. It'll instantly break and fall down. Oh, ship. Recovered 0 ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities. From being in the ground to being slightly less in the ground. So anyways, my excuse for not doing this on the Wii U, where it would actually have a 16:9 perspective versus the 4:3, I'm pretty sure. I don't know anything about video stuff, by the way. I just pretend this entire time. But anyways, the reason I don't do that play on the Wii U is because I like separating my Wii games from my Wii U games. Besides, there's also other excuses I can make, like, hey, there's modding on the Wii you can't do in the Wii U, such as Project M for Smash Bros. See, we got that. Oh, Leaf. Leave me alone, haha. Yeah, no one's laughing. So as you can see from that bit of cardboard, we need to get 10... Oh, by the way, you can see the engine over there. Totally see it. See that has a 10 on both the cardboard and the number? Well, that means that we need... Oops. 10 Pikmin in order to push that piece of cardboard. Oops. Anyways, doing that, you now push the cardboard and increase our area of search. Conveniently enough, we've made a bridge. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release the throw. Press B. Call them. C to dismiss. Press down on the D-pad. And point to command and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on the directional pad to control perspective. Shall record this on my computer and access it with plus sign. Will we? Oh. He has. So this game seems to like really graining into your mind that all the controls and stuff. Oh, it's just one of the flowers in the shot. I can actually ignore the engine. Somehow, it's broken off the ship and stayed operational. You know, it would be screwed if we ended up not getting like the engine. We just got like a tape measure, like a, I don't know, satellite dish or something like that instead of the engine. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? They're staring right at you, buddy. Okay. Oh yeah, just a word. Pikmin AI in this version, especially, is really finicky. 3, 4, 4. So try as we might, we cannot break that wall. Oh yeah, they actually show it to you. It does that. Okay. So just so you know, there is no time limit for day 1. Because otherwise it'd be very possible for you to not be able to do anything in the game. It'd be pretty easy to... Yeah, I know. Many seed sprouts at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks, because I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. Other times they revert to a paler hue, give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Basically, if the Pikmin is in your party, or if it ain't. And if it ain't, then that's no good. Oh yeah, and you can put more Pikmin on object being carried, just to make it go all that little bit faster. If you stand near these crop circles, where the onion lays, then Pikmin will automatically go back to you. Same with the dolphin. Because it's pretty obvious we need to get that piece back in the dolphin. Yep. C disbands them for sure. Oh yeah, you can check on the engine again. Dolphin's main engine. It was I'm just gonna read the... because technically every single piece of this is said by the main character. So, I guess I'll just use his voice. Dolphin's main engine. It was pure luck that I found this piece first. With this, I can at least lift off. And now to do nothing but wait, because you can't do anything because your Pikmin are slow. Hold on, Dolphin. So this is part of what I like 2 better. But my favorite part of 1, other than being the beginning, and all the other stuff I said before, is just, by the way, if you keep on holding on Z, it'll keep on following him. Us. Whatever. I mean, Almer does keep on talking like he's pressing the A button, not me, so either I'm Almer or either I think I'm playing and the game's actually playing itself. But with that, rattling on waiting for it to fix itself, we finally get our first piece of the engine. Piece of the engine? No, piece of the ship. And the ship fixes itself somehow. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Okay, now we have an ending sequence telling us how we did. Well, if anything bad happened, which it didn't. So they go back into the onion, and we go back to our ship. Well, what is this? Pikmin. The onion's following us. What does this mean? I'm sure he has something to say about this. Since this is a computer, technically he's just typing it, I'm just gonna read this normally. I have somehow managed to launch a dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or they merely decide to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I cannot recover them all, I may not return to my family on planet Hogatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. And now you get a whole... This is what happened. Save complete. So you can see from the stars that we can see how many... loop-de-loops. How many parts are in each area. As you can see, there's no parts in the air, sadly. So, tomorrow tomorrow in this game, about 5 minutes after I get a drink of water for me, and about 4 days, depending if RMG or whatever happens, because this is going to be uploaded for like a month. Well, I don't know. I'm just rambling. But anyways, see you in about 4 days when it's the next part for this. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.